Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about failing forward and not letting things that set us back actually set us back. I think that,
Well, it's like learning.
yes, it is learning. And I think coming into whatever you're doing with a learner's mindset and just ready to embrace whatever happens, whatever mistakes, whatever victories, like just embrace it all. I think that's super important. And to not let the things not get discouraged. We
I think I think that has somewhat to do with the educational system, if I'm being completely honest, because we're told that it's supposed to be a safe place to make mistakes, but then
yes, it doesn't feel like that though.
exactly
It
because
never felt like that.
exactly because it was always graded.
Right.
And then those grades were like a contingency. Like if you fail, you don't move on.
Right.
You aren't given the opportunity to learn from your mistakes. You're just failed. You're never given the tools to recover.
But at the same time, there are points in the school system where even if they did fail, they would move them forward and they would not be prepared.
Like No Child Left Behind.
Right. They wouldn't prepare us all the way.
So the thing is, can I talk about this for like 30 seconds in tangent just a little?
Mm-hmm.
I think the issue with programs like No Child Left Behind is no child moves forward either. All children stay stagnant.
Right.
And stagnation is the enemy of progress.
Right.
And the end. That's my tangent.
Yes, stagnation is not good. But I think especially as adults, we kind of have to there's so much unlearning we have to do and so much we have to grow faster than we've grown before. I think as kids, I'm talking about, 18 and younger, maybe 20 and younger. We get to grow, but it's at our own pace and at the rate we feel comfortable with, but it's also under the guise of what everybody else expects and what everybody else wants. I think as adults, we have to kind of figure it out for ourselves, and we have to move a lot faster than we would have in the past.
So we've talked about this in relation to like art and the creation of art,
Right.
and how like some people have teams and a lot of people don't have teams.
A lot of people do not have teams.
I mean, right now,
one-man show.
Right now, you and I are we're a team right now.
Exactly.
Like we're each other's team, even though we're both separate performers, separate artists. I think as kids, we're expected to collaborate and be on teams, and then we're pushed into the adult world and we're not given the resources to assimilate as individuals.
Yes.
As kids, we're forced to be a community, and then at 18 years old, it's like, bye.
Right, and that's kind of how Polly felt. Like, we immediately went our own separate ways and did our own thing, and we kind of lost touch. But I'm really happy that we kind of rekindled that, and
That was fun to see last night.
it was so fun. But we have to have the willingness to, like, progress a lot faster than we used to, and take those losses, learn from them quickly, and keep going. There's really no stopping in adulthood, and when it comes to creating, there's no stopping. You have to constantly be
What
moving
is
forward.
a loss, though? If not an
I think-
opportunity to learn.
I think a loss is an attitude. You could have a loser attitude. Like, a loss is never a loss. It's all about your perspective.
I guess a loser could still win by that logic, and I kind of like that.
A loser winning by being happy that they lost.
Like somebody with a loser mindset could still win something.
Right. Yeah.
But the inverse could also be true, is that a winner with a winner mindset can also lose.
Right.
but I think the winner that loses
Mhm.
will move forward quicker with
Then-
that loss,
right.
because if they have the winning mindset, they've already moved on.
Right. Exactly that. When
And like
if you win with a loser mindset, the second you lose, you're back in that mindset. And
exactly.
you're back, a winner is always going to be in a winner mindset, even when they lose. You have to lose graciously. You can't like.
I think you have to win more graciously than you need to lose.
Yes. It also depends on the circumstance you're in, what kind of, you know,
But
situation.
I digress to the fact that, like, why do there have to be winners and losers?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a competition of it all. Humans, we like to. Okay, so my phone overheated, but we left off on winner loser mindset, and humans are naturally competitive, so it's hard to adapt that loser mindset or the winner mindset.
Don't pause it.
Okay.
I'm getting something really quick.
And I think in that same vein, we have to look at it as success. Like success, there's success in the posting, there's success in the performing, there's success in the doing rather than the results of things. And I think that's an important thing to have and important mindset to take with you wherever you go.
So super quick. Earlier they saw me crocheting this. It's the end.
It's coming together. But yeah, that right there, that is success. And yeah, it's just important to take losses and take not even losses, take losses as learning experiences and move forward. Move forward as quickly as possible. Learn from the things that don't always go your way, and move forward. And I think the faster you do that and the better you get about doing that, the more successful you will be, and ultimately the happier you'll be, because you're not stressing about the things you can't control. There's success in failing.
I agree 1,000,000% with that.
Yeah.
But there could also be failing and failing. And I think that's when people give up.
Right, the mindset. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Deep thoughts.